You know that feeling, right? You're trying to connect with someone, maybe solve a problem, and all you get back is a wall of silence. It's confusing, it's definitely painful, and it can make you feel completely invisible. So let's really dig into what's going on when someone decides to shut you out.
There's actually a word for this feeling of being deliberately left out, to ostracize. It's when you're shut out on purpose. And just giving this experience a name, well, that's a huge first step. It validates that what you're feeling is real. It's a known thing.
Wow, this quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? You can be standing right there, but if the other person refuses to see you, to even acknowledge you, you've never felt more alone. It's a powerful reminder that connection isn't about just being in the same room. It's about being truly seen.
Okay, so we've established that it hurts a lot. But just sitting with that feeling of being hurt, that's not going to get us anywhere. The real power move here is to shift our whole perspective from, why is this happening to me, to, wait, why is this happening at all? It's all about moving from that initial pain to a place of understanding.
This is the million-dollar question, isn't it? I mean, a simple conversation could clear the air. So why on earth do some people just retreat into total silence? What's going on inside their head that makes shutting down seem like the best, or even the only option? Let's try and figure that out.
All right, to really understand the silence, we kind of have to step inside their world for a minute. People who shut down are often living in what you could call a world of one. Think of it like a little fortress they've built around themselves to stay safe. And their silence, that's one of the main walls.
And a lot of the time, it really just boils down to one thing: control. When someone makes their world really, really small, it's so they can manage every little thing that happens in it. Talking, being vulnerable, that's messy. It introduces things they can't predict. But silence? That's something they have complete and total control over. It's their tool for keeping their world safe and predictable. Or think about it this way. Sometimes, a person is willing to let their guard down, to open up, but only if they feel 100% safe and supported. The second they feel that support isn't there, or they are afraid of being judged, boom, the wall goes right back up. Silence becomes a shield because they just don't feel safe enough to be vulnerable.
And for other people, this isn't even a conscious choice anymore. It's just a habit. It's a go-to response they've built up over years and years of having to rely on themselves. I mean, if you've learned that you're the only person you can truly count on, shutting others out when things get tough just becomes second nature. And that's so important to remember. It's not always about you. It's a pattern that's been there for a long, long time.
Okay, so that's a little peek into their world. But let's flip this around. What about you? You're the one standing on the outside, wanting to connect, wanting to fix things, but you're just being pushed away. What are you supposed to do?
And this is where it gets so frustrating, right? Your intentions are good. You're just trying to talk it out to make things better, and instead, you get the boot. So what's the playbook here? What's the right move when your help is being completely rejected?
It's just two simple words, but man, they are probably the hardest two words to actually follow. Let it go. The most powerful thing you can do, and often the only thing you can do, is to just accept that you can't force a connection that isn't wanted.
But letting go is way easier said than done, so let's talk about why it's the right move. First off, you're not a mind reader. You can't possibly know what they need if they won't tell you. Second, it's really not your place to try and break down a door they've locked. You're not wanted there. You also have to remember, this is likely their habit, not about you, so you can't take it personally. And finally, just accepting that a situation isn't going to work, calling it an unfortunate dud, is a perfectly healthy and valid choice to make.
Now, this whole painful experience, it doesn't have to be a total loss. In fact, if you look at it the right way, it can be a really profound lesson. So let's reframe this whole thing and talk about how you can find some real strength and growth in the quiet that's left behind. Just look at the difference here. When you try to force a conversation, you risk taking over, saying way too much, and you're exhausting yourself for someone who doesn't even want to talk. But when you step back and you embrace the silence, well, now you're on equal ground. There's a shared vibe of respect. And honestly, that respectful quiet can be so much more powerful than any words they never wanted to hear. So, here's your game plan for growth. Step 1, acknowledge what it is, an unfortunate dud. It just didn't work out. It happens. Step 2, and this is the tough one, work really hard not to take it personally. This isn't a reflection of your worth. 3, use this lesson. Now you'll be able to spot the warning signs much faster next time. And finally, number 4, actively choose to grow from this. And that's the ultimate takeaway here. It might feel like a failure, but the real win is the wisdom you just gained. The upside of it all is the experience. You are now better equipped, you're more aware, and you're stronger for having gone through it. And that's something no one can ever take away from you.
So I'll leave you with this to think about. When has silence in your own life taught you more than words ever could have? Give that some real thought. You might just discover the hidden power in those moments you once thought were just empty.